lawful.
I thought you shot me.
What?
The elderly man injured his shoulder and head and was taken to the hospital after the takedown. He sued Louisville and Jeffersontown Police, who both responded to the scene, for excessive force.
This video was intended to inform and educate the public.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Welcome back. Thank you for joining us here at the Junkyard News. In this video, we're going to be talking about something that happened in Louisville, where a 71-year-old man just settled a lawsuit with Louisville Police Department over their heavy-handed tactics and use of force when they grabbed him in his doorway and threw him out the door like Superman through the air, landing on his brick pavement. 71 years old. Not only that, the man was in a bathrobe. Apparently, he had been drinking his coffee this morning, reading the newspaper, while doing a little internet, while working on his computer, when all of a sudden, there came a pounding on the door. Now, as far as he knew, there was no emergency. He didn't know why cops were there. It was just another day, another morning, and he's getting his day started. Then all of a sudden, bam, 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 bam. Somebody's trying to kick in his door.
I don't know, I can't see.
Now when he goes to the door and opens it up, remember this is a 71-year-old man. It may take him some time to actually get up and get to the door when he realizes that somebody is trying to kick in his door. So he opens up the door to ask the officers what they need, what are they there for. And as they're yelling at him to come outside, according to him, he proceeds to start stepping outside. But apparently it wasn't fast enough for this cop, who grabs him by the robe and throws him to the ground onto his brick-paved porch, front porch. Lucky he didn't break every bone in his body.
Everybody else in the house. Someone cuff him. Here's cuffs. Start. Anybody else in the house? Put cuffs on. Your wife. Please. Anybody else? What's wrong with your wife?
I can't breathe. I got two artificial.
There's one.
Got two artificial shoulders.
Give me your other hand. Give us your other hand.
I can't. You're making me lay off. Oh, you got me. Hey, I was watching you. I didn't do it. I was playing on a computer. What the fuck is your problem?
Try a door.
890 radio, go ahead and put your on standby for me, please.
Open the door! Open the door! That's him. Subject inside. He's inside. Come to the door. Come to the door! Open the door. Open the door. Let's see your hands. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Fucking hands. Get on the fucking ground. You cocksucker. What are you doing?
Now you may be thinking, okay, what caused this? Cops would never just show up to a random house and do this to somebody. Well, apparently his elderly wife, who is suffering a slight medical condition where she does suffer from dementia from time to time, apparently had picked up the phone, called 911, and said her husband just shot her in the head. Okay, well, I can't understand the police showing up for that. After all, if I called and said somebody just shot me in the head, and I had a bullet in my brain or back of my head blown off, I'd want the cops to come too. But what I don't understand is when the door opens and the officer says, come outside, why they didn't give this elderly man a chance to come out and make it outside to them. He's 71 years old. You have to understand, most 71-year-olds aren't as quick as they used to be.
71-year-old man was yanked out of his home and forced to the ground by police over a shooting that never even happened. The city is now paying for it. Gilbert?
Yeah, that's right, Scott. For years, we have been investigating settlements related to police misconduct within LMPD. The price tag for taxpayers hit more than $40 million last year. And now you can add $250,000 more to that tally for what police did at Frank Serapiglia's front door.
Get on the ground. Hey, on the ground.
That is September 2019. Serapiglia says he was in the kitchen drinking coffee, reading the newspaper before officers knocked at the door. According to his lawsuit, he heard yelling and noticed officers outside. He didn't know police were responding to a 911 call made by his ill wife. The woman had called 911 in a, quote, delusional state, claiming that her husband shot her in the head. But she was not hurt or in any danger. Court records say she had previously been hospitalized and had mental health issues.
What the hell did you call for?
I thought you shot me.
What?
The elderly man injured his shoulder and head and was taken to the hospital after the takedown. He sued Louisville and Jeffersontown Police, who both responded to the scene, for excessive force. LMPD is responsible for all but $5,000 of that $250,000 payout. It should be noted that when questioned, officers said the elderly man was non-compliant and refused to step outside, but that is not what is shown in the body cam footage.
Oh, there's a big surprise!
We asked LMPD today whether the officers were investigated or disciplined for that force or truthfulness, and the department has not yet responded.
This settlement reflects the substantial pain and suffering inflicted on the victim as a result of the excessive force by LMPD officers involved. Now asked whether any officers were punished or disciplined for this action, LMPD did not immediately respond and comment. The 71-year-old tried to explain to police that his wife had previously been hospitalized, has had seizures and mental health issues. After several minutes, an unidentified officer does come up to the scene and asks why the man is still handcuffed and sitting on the ground. "What's going on?" the officer asks. Officer Settler responds that the gentleman is still pissed off. Meanwhile, the sergeant on scene and the victim are arguing about how police handled this incident. The officer could be heard saying, "What did you think we were going to do? Come up to the door and ask you, 'Hey, how you doing? Good morning. Did you just shoot your wife in the head?'"
Nice. Nice. Nice.
The elderly man can also be heard telling the cops, "You can see I'm in a bathrobe here. I'm not a threat. You can see I had nothing in my hands. Why did you grab me and throw me to the ground?" Jeffersontown Police, who responded first, according to the lawsuit, saw his wife at the window in her bedroom and should have known at that point that she had not been shot. Now, police did eventually take him to the hospital emergency room for multiple injuries, including head trauma, according to the lawsuit. As Officer Klein's body cam video comes to an end, the gentleman is on his knees trying to crawl up his porch, not allowing anyone to touch him. He looks back and tells them, "Thank you, guys, for effing protecting me." Oh, that's classic. That's classic. Crawling back in his house after it's over, and he yells at the cops, "Thank you for effing protecting me." I like this guy. Thank you again for watching this video on the Junkyard News. Be careful and safe out there. Who knows, one of these days we could be talking about you in the next video. Thanks for watching.
Videos uploaded by the Junkyard News are helped in part by viewers just like you. You can show your support for this channel by clicking the thumbs up, sharing our videos, or hitting that all-important support button on our channel page. Don't want to miss a video or a story? Make sure to check us out and like us on Facebook at The Junkyard News.